Hey guys. All right, so I told you that I was going to keep it real with you on this journey, that you were going to be in it with me, and I'm going to give you all some updates. So first update is that I got a message yesterday from my Faja, and he said to zip it up tight, don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Don't speak, girl. And that he lawyered up, and that I shan't speak of his name or the household and other things, etc., etc., and that he will take legal action.
Girl, he did what? Pause. Michael Braxton sent you a cease and desist? The nurse? Girl, I say what you say. I thought these were Christian people. Why is he sending the lawmen? I don't get it. In times of distress, you turn to your spiritual literature. Matthew 18, Christians should confront others in a loving manner. I don't know. Nothing says I love my daughter like 1-800 Judy. Okay, but keep on talking.
So I've decided to, again, not use his name, which I've been trying to do with everybody, not use anybody's names, but I'll also speak and say according to my childhood experience. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, that I'm going to be silenced. Everyone has the right to tell their story, and everyone has the right to say whatever it is that they want to say.
Slow down, Ashley. She says she has time today, like Tasha K. Ashley said, I'll wipe my with those cease and desist. Okay. Ashley says she's still going to talk about it. I am not a Bible thumper over here. But Ephesians 6:4, fathers, do not provoke your children to anger. That is a word I think all fathers should know, especially those who have grown up in the church and reared their children the same way. The spiritual literature says, fathers, do not provoke your children. And the reason the word emphasizes fathers over mothers is because it is the father's duty and sometimes burden to lead with compassion and refrain from being harsh. It's not an easy thing to do, okay? But when you only have one daughter living and she has been rejected by her birth mother and maintain a contentious relationship with her stepmother, then, Dad, you must take some ownership over the women you have invited into your life and the values you have displayed or lack thereof to both your daughters. This is not the way. And your father is a pastor, for Pete's sake. I wonder if Michael Braxton Jr. had a conversation with Michael Braxton Sr. before he picked up that phone and called his daughter. As much garbage as Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, and Miss E have said on that television show about Senior, he never once ran down to the Superior Court and filed the lawsuit. This is just ungodly. Why on earth would Mikey threaten his daughter this way? Y'all, I need answers. What's up? My name is E, and if you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications, babe.
Although I love my family, most of the time I don't like my family. Everyone in my family.
Take a breath.
Everybody. I feel like I'm angry at everybody in my family. I don't like my family. If they weren't my family, they wouldn't be my friends.
Been through a lot from the start. Just to figure out who I am.
Y'all, this is just scandalous. This family is irretrievably broken by the looks of it, and I am floored at ASHLEE Braxton's newest claim that Mikey called her and threatened her with legal action. Last time we spoke about the Braxtons, we played an interview from ASHLEE that was approximately 2 years old. So today I want to play a more recent interview, and while we're watching these clips, maybe we can come to an understanding as to what the hell Mikey's problem really is, okay?
My parents were very abusive to each other. And my stepmom was also very abusive to my sister and I as well.
Oh. And sometimes you had some physical violences?
Yeah, physical, mental, emotional, all of it. And then she decided, you know, to be that way with my sister and I. But then there were moments as well where my dad was also physically abusive as well. I always would seek out help. I mean, I would talk to counselors. I went to church, so I would speak to people at church, and I acted out also because I just knew that this life that I was living, it was like, why is this happening to me, to us?
And how about your sister? She faced the same as well, physical, mental, and emotional abuses.
Oh, okay. Michael doesn't like his dirty laundry being exposed. It's coming back to me now. Ashley said Michael hit women. She said that, and that he physically harmed his children and neglected them. And she didn't just say her, she said us, meaning her and Lauren, and that he allowed the stepmom to do the same. Ashley says she told the people at church, she told the counselors at school, she told her teachers, so surely someone must have a report because these were supposed to be mandated reporters. I need to know what church they belong to. What school did Ashley and Lauren attend? This needs to be investigated.
How she overcome it, your sister?
She got into drugs and she passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was sick?
No, we could say that she was sick in the mind because whenever anyone goes through any sort of abuse, you do become sick. But no, she overdosed.
Oh.
Pause. Michael Braxton Jr. Both your daughters had battles with substance abuse. Ashley has admitted to dabbling in a previous interview, and we know what happened to Lauren, so I'm not even going to go there. But Ashley said that she was SA'd by a family member, or multiple family members. I cannot remember. Somebody fact check me in the comments. And then she turned around and she said that she SA'd Lauren. This is what Ashley said out of her own mouth. And the reason I believe that there is a SA problem in this family is because Tamar said the same thing happened to her on the Wendy Williams show. She said that she was SA by both sides of the family. So there's some problems going on here. Michael, none of your daughters wanted to live with you and they ran away. Why? Why is that? Lauren went to go live with Tracy and Ashley went on tour with Tony. Now, as much as your daughters have endured while being in your care, do you really think sending this girl a cease and desist was the right thing to do? Is that what you think? This right here, this does not look good. And then, where in the hell was the birth mom? Where is she at? Ashley said the birth mom removed her name from their birth certificate after she left you. Now, that is some bizarre shit. That is extremely bizarre. I've never heard of a mom taking her name off of not one but two of her kids' birth certificates and running off to start an entirely new life and have more children. I've never heard of anything like that. I need answers.
I'm wondering why she reacted like this when you're so young, innocent, and could remove her name to your birth certificate. This was strange. Is there any reason, something you thought about?
I wondered if, from seeing how my dad was abusive to my stepmom, I was wondering if that was the same thing.
Oh, pause. So Ashley thought maybe the birth mom ran off because Michael was knocking her head against the wall like he was doing to the stepmom, allegedly. Okay, well, seems plausible to me from the outside looking in. And then I'm thinking about it. After the birth mom ran off, Michael happened to find an entirely new woman to sign her name on those girls' birth certificates. And from what Ashley described in a previous interview, the woman was resentful towards them from the very beginning. I don't know. I'm not sure of the woman's color, but Ashley made it a point in the previous video. She said the woman called them the N-word. Michael, what's that about? Instead of sending a cease and desist, you should be explaining some of these details because it's out there now. You can't put the milk back in the carton. The information is out now. You have some explaining to do. You should call your daughter and extend some compassion. This is a lot to take in. Y'all tell me, do you think that Michael has a right to send Ashley a cease and desist and to silence her from speaking about her upbringing? Me personally, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's the worst idea. After the phone call that Michael had with her that day, you saw what Ashley just did. She went right into her living room and cut her camera back on. She said she's going to keep on talking. I don't think it was a good idea. I don't know. I wouldn't have done it. That's just me. I think all this did was provoke her further. But I'm willing to be wrong. All opinions are welcome. Let's chat below.